Well, it's that time of year when winter is calling, especially right here in Montana. And you know that fall is in the air, things are changing, but there's some things you need to do to your heating and air conditioning system and your fireplace that you may not know about. And that's why Bradley Rains from Rains Heating and Air Conditioning is here to join us. Bradley, when we were setting this up, I'm looking at your fireplace there at your client's house, and I'm thinking, I need somebody to do this here in Montana for me. What do people need to know about, propane fireplaces and stuff that they need to work on this time of year?
Well, Rick, there's a lot of things that you need to know about the fireplaces. Definitely maintaining them during this time of year and getting them cleaned by a professional and having them vacuumed out is a good thing.
So tell me what you do, like kind of show me what would happen. As you're doing it, Bradley, show me, kind of the first thing people need to look for and what you do when you go in and kind of what the service is, okay?
So on all gas fireplaces, they got these embers that burn out over time. And you've got your pilot assembly here that needs cleaning. Definitely those all need replaced here once a year. And the pilot assembly needs cleaning at least once a year as well. There's a lot of buildup that happens underneath of your fireplace, especially if you have animals of any sort. It's good to have that vacuumed out so that you don't smell burning hair during the winter as well.
So Bradley, why is it so important to change those things? Does it make it more efficient? Is it safer? What are the reasons people do that?
These are decorative, but they are also to help slow the gas speed down as it's lighting up. So you don't get a big boom when the furnace or when the fireplace comes on.
What's the biggest problem you see from people who don't do those things?
The biggest complaint I hear out of fireplaces is my fireplace is making a big explosion sound when it starts. And I tell people, how long has it been since you've had it maintained? And a lot of the times it's been 3 or 4 years or more.
Do you think that most people really don't? I'll be honest with you. I had no idea I needed to do that. And I've owned 2 of those, and one of them was for like 25 years, and I don't think I ever did anything to it.
Did it start making loud noises? That's why, my friend.
Is there a safety issue with that too, just because of the stuff getting under there that could cause a problem, or efficiency wise?
It definitely can cause an issue, especially if you have a bunch of hair underneath there from animal buildup. It can catch on fire. It does get relatively hot underneath the gas fireplaces, so that's something to watch out for as well.
So why do you do what you do?
I love doing what I do. I get to go around and help people out every day, and I get to talk to new customers and make new friends and just spread the good word of Jesus.
So what is the biggest thing you want people to know about your service and what you do? And do you have any specials going on right now?
We do actually have some specials going on. We're running a special on our maintenances right now for $99. And we do this because it's a great opportunity for us to get out in the public.
So what does maintenance include, Bradley? So do this for me. You have a $99 special, that's maintenance, that includes blah, 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 because you know better than I do. And honestly, I have no clue.
Well, on a gas fireplace, we're doing the maintenances on the gas fireplaces for $125. We usually do them for $175. So we're giving it $50 off on the fireplace maintenances. And what we do on that is we vacuum out all these embers. We clean the pilot assembly. We vacuum out the whole inside of the cabinet. And we clean the glass with a gas appliance cleaner. We put everything back together and we cycle the gas fireplace. And then on a regular maintenance, we do a 15-point check on all of your equipment inside and outside. We clean the coils, we check all your filters and the system operations. And that one is the $99 special.
And why is that so important to do it in the fall? Because most of those systems have been kind of dormant.
Well, gas furnaces and electric furnaces that have been sitting all summer, they get a lot of dust that builds up on them. and it can make a really horrific smell in your house when you first fire them up if you don't have them maintained. Sometimes on gas equipment, it can set your fire alarms off if you don't have them maintained often enough the first time that you start them up. It just really depends on how dirty the equipment is.
Is it more efficient when it's clean and working? Kind of explain that to me.
Most definitely more efficient. Pressures play a big part in how these things perform. If they're very plugged up and dirty with, for instance, cottonwood's a really big thing around in Lane County. When those outdoor units get plugged with cottonwood, the pressures go up through the roof and they can start tripping limits. So it's definitely a good idea to get them cleaned.